Beer at home means Davenports, with lots of chances in our Jubilee competition. Davenports.
Do you live in the shadow of Oxford's dreamy spires, or in one of the pottery's busy towns? In either case, Davenports are happy to be at your service. They like helping to make yours a sunny home.
Do you drink Guinness? I wonder how much you pay for it. Davenports charge only 1.11 for a pint bottle delivered. It's true, 11 halfpenny a glass, and Guinness conditioned by Davenports is Guinness at its best. Write to Davenports Beer at Home, Birmingham.
From the quiet charm of genuine Tudor to the busy life on a modern housing estate, there's one service all can enjoy. Davenport's Beer at Home service. They'll help to make yours a sunny home.
There are no empty bottles clattering out this home. They're collected each week by Davenports when they bring us a fresh supply of their excellent ales and stout. A great service, not to mention the money we save. Why don't you write for a price list to Davenports Beer at Home, Birmingham?
After a hard day's work in a modern factory, many of these good folk are homeward bound for their evening meal. A meal made complete by a sparkling glass of Davenport's beer. A grand meal in a sunny home.
Did you know that sparkling beer people enjoy whilst watching television may cost as little as 8p a glass? It's quite true. A pint bottle of Davenport's best bitter costs only 1.4, 2 glasses, and it's delivered direct to your home, but only by Davenport's Beer at Home, Birmingham.
This is not a safe at the Bank of England, but a secure, airtight door on just one of the many conditioning tanks into which Davenport's beers are piped from the brewery. In this room alone, enough ale or stout to fill over 500,000 bottles is slowly being brought to perfection. From these conditioning tanks, the beers next pass through very fine filters, arriving clear, bright, and ready for bottling. Bottles must be in a worthy condition to hold such beers, and each one is washed for 20 minutes through 4 separate compartments, from scalding hot to clear cold water. In every hour, this machine washes over 16,000 bottles. After inspection, they pass on for filling, crown corking, and labelling, then into the familiar cases and off to customers' homes. For beer at home means Davenports. Creamy and nourishing. Truly a noble stout. Davenport's double prize winner. And the price? You'll never believe it. 1.5p a bottle. Davenport's. Magnificent. Davenport's creamy nourishing stout. A double prize winner at 1.5p a bottle. Try it, and soon you'll know why beer at home means Davenport's.
Mrs. Sunny Home has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenport's.
Hello again. Let me show you a few more pictures I had taken at the Mediterraneo Hotel in Mallorca, where 2 Davenport's customers will enjoy a fortnight's free holiday. There's a private road over the promenade to your swimming pool with luxurious sunbathing facilities, a bar and waiter service. You don't even need to get off your comfortable bed.
You'll make friends and have fun in the sunshine. Heavens, that looks like a Davenport's customer with his own top brew. Steady. A special delivery for a thirsty man. Look at this wonderfully prepared cold table. An internationally famous staff will help you select your meal, and this holiday must be one. There are also wine and spirit hampers for the runners-up. So ask our drivers for a leaflet, or write to Davenports Beer at Home, Birmingham.
They say there's a whole world in a draft Guinness.
Oh, there certainly is. Pity we can't get draft Guinness at home. With a meal, watching television, or after gardening.
But you can. Davenport's the Beer at Home brewers now have 7-pinter cans of draft Guinness for sale. So with the Spartlet's beer tap, you can actually draw yourself 14 lovely glasses of draft Guinness at home. And if you only average one each day, your 14th glass will be as perfect as the first.
Davenport, you said?
That's right, but only from Davenports. And as every Guinness drinker knows, Guinness conditioned by Davenports is Guinness at its best. And you'll save money. So ask a Davenports driver or write for details to Davenports Beer at Home, Birmingham.
You don't win medals for being good-looking, but for brewing good beer. That's what the judges said when they awarded Davenports all these medals at the Brewers Exhibition. Judge for yourselves and taste why beer at home means Davenports.
Mrs. Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenports.
Last night, Bill's Uncle Dick came to see us. We knew he considers himself an expert on beer, but fortunately we just received a supply of Davenport's strong ale. We were tickled to death to see the expression on his face. He said it was magnificent, the finest beer he'd ever tasted. He'd never realized he had such a smart nephew, and insisted that I arrange for Davenports to call at his home.
Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenports.
Ask a Davenports driver for a price list.
Mrs. Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenport.
Oh, you know those days when nothing seems to go right and all the daily chores of the house seem to get right on top of you. Well, I've found the answer. It's Davenport's creamy, nourishing stout. And it really is the answer to a housewife's prayer. You can feel it doing you good and ironing out all the worries and the problems of the day. It costs you less, but there's nothing better, for it's bottled, brewed, and delivered by Davenports.
Mrs. Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenport.
Mrs. Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenports.
Whether your home is a stately country house or a villa in a quiet suburban road, Davenport's Beer at Home service is yours for the asking. That's right, Davenport's will be glad to make yours a sunny home.
I wonder if you think you've got to pay around 1 and 3 for a first-class pale ale. You don't. Davenports would deliver their famous celebration pale ale to your home, and it's only 11 halfpenny a bottle. They supply millions, and you'll love it. So why not write to Davenports Beer at Home, Birmingham? That's right, Davenports.
Beer at home means Davenports.
Mrs. Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenport.
Aren't these flowers lovely? They're straight from our own garden. Bill picked them for me as a reward for popping into the garden just at the right moment with a glass of Davenport's ale. Our whole life seems to have changed since we find we can save money and have fun with Davenport's Beer at Home. Your gardening made easy, flowers by Davenport's. And whether you drink your ale in the garden or the living room, beer at home means Davenport's.
Mrs. Sunny Home, Mrs. Sunny Home, has beer at home, has beer at home. Mrs. Sunny Home has beer at home, and beer at home means Davenport.
Ask a Davenport's driver for a price list.